Hello everyone, Pastor Lon here, Homestead and Pastor, my beautiful wife Robbie Lynn. Hope everybody's doing well today. I want to welcome you all back to our next Come Sit a Spell. Hope you enjoy your time with us here on the porch at Harmony Acres Homestead. Weather report, sweetie.
It's 60, feels like 57. Supposed to get 39 tonight, and I think high 50 tomorrow.
What'd you say the wind was gonna be?
10 to 20 miles per hour tonight.
Yeah.
And you couldn't tell it.
Yeah. You probably can't hear it on the camera, on the video, but
Guess it's blowing those storms out.
yeah. So those pine trees out there, or
It's been raining all day.
South Carolina pines are swaying. Yeah, we don't know how much rain we got. Our rain gauge messed up on us. The little thing on the bottom
Sprung a leak.
sprung a leak. I don't know. We got a lot of rain though. I'd be scared to get it, but it rained all pretty much, especially about lunch, 11 o'clock on. It really poured.
We got
rain.
puddles, and we usually don't. It usually soaks it up real quick, but we got a few puddles. And I'm sure we got a pond out there in the pasture.
Oh yeah. But that's it as far as the weather. They had forecasted for us to get a little bit of snow next weekend, but they didn't change that to partly cloudy, but it's going to be cold again.
Maybe
So
it'll change.
you never know. Here in South Carolina, if you don't like the weather, just hang on. It'll change, right?
Right, and one day, yeah.
Yep. So, like I said, we're going to have a couple of topics we'll talk about tonight, and but one of them is something that Come Sit a Spell having its effect, ain't it, babe? Is inflation. And I know everybody's experiencing that, seeing that, and it comes in different forms and fashions and shapes. You know, back not too long ago, they were focusing on the high prices of the gasoline, and the diesel, and it's still a lot higher than it was back in
2 years ago.
Yeah, back in 2020. So yeah, it's still pretty high, but it's not as high as it was, not too long ago.
About a year ago, it was
But
on up there.
one thing that we noticed, and I had talked to a coworker of mine asking what he was paying, but the propane company came and filled up our propane tank.
Well, topped it off.
Well, yeah.
130 something gallons.
Yeah, well, they filled it on up from what was in it, so they topped it off 137.5 gallons at $4.99 a gallon.
It's the biggest bill we've gotten since we've been here.
Yeah, and we use propane we got a gas pack here for the heat, and we got a tankless water heater. This runs off propane.
Which is supposed to save you.
Yeah, but I mean the light bill's not, never high, so we can't complain. And they don't fill that tank up, but every
5 or 6 months.
Yeah,
Got to call them.
I check it sometimes if we happen to need more, but we don't need more. Can't pay for what they're bringing now. But
What we were discussing. Everybody's gonna have to start taking a bath every other night.
yeah, Robert, once you got that gas bill, she said we ain't got to take a bath every night. We skip
if
a
you
night.
ain't dirty, you can skip a night.
Hey, what we have to do is take a bath or a shower like normal, and then on the off night we have to do like grandparents used to do, and do that bird bath, washing the sink.
Or take a shower together.
Yeah, that's an idea. So propane around here is $4.99 a gallon. I can't remember what my coworker told me. He was paying $4.12 a gallon or something like that. It was
cheaper than ours.
Cheaper than ours, but still too high.
We got one of the most expensive companies, I think.
No, we don't. We won't mention the name of it. We got away from the most expensive company here in our neck of the woods.
Yeah.
I'd be scared to say what theirs are a gallon. But anyway, we're not going to trash anybody. Eggs, for a dozen eggs, Walmart brand, Rob Lynn just looked it up, $5.93.
That's for the regular, that's not the extra large, that's the regular large egg.
What
they call large.
Who would have ever thought that? $5.93. But the sad thing about it is people seem to be getting used to these high prices. But what they've done, they're not focusing as much now. They're fooling people with the gas prices, and the diesel prices is coming down a little bit. But the food and the propane and
I think it takes a while to get to certain areas, and I think our area has been. I hadn't really noticed a big change until recently.
Yeah. But it's changing now.
Yep.
Like ground beef here at Walmart here. We don't buy a lot of our meat from
I
Walmart.
don't.
We was just pricing it for the sake of sharing it with you on this video. It was $4.78 a pound.
I usually wait until it goes on sale, like at Piggly Wiggly, for like $2.99 a pound or something like that.
Yeah, our personal opinion, Walmart's got some of the worst meat around.
I don't even know it's meat.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it's fake. I don't think it's real beef.
Because you can sit that meat. Because sometimes Corey will go by and get some if he's doing something or cooking something. That meat can sit in the refrigerator weeks and not turn brown. It'll stay the same color.
Yeah.
It's
that
fake.
Is fake.
Yeah. But you can buy some from IGA or Piggly Wiggly and put it in the refrigerator. If you don't use it within a certain time, it starts going brown.
Yeah. Starts turning brown.
Because it's real meat.
That's the real deal. That's the truth.
And speaking of eggs, somebody at church was asking me about what we were going to do for Easter as far as eggs, because they're so expensive and hard to come by as far as chickens laying. But my chicken should pick up by then, but I don't want to waste no eggs on dyeing them and children squishing them in the yard and stuff like that. We'll probably use plastic eggs this year.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Definitely. Another thing we noticed is going up here in our neck of the woods is light bread. For the Great Value, which is the Walmart brand, it's $1.32 for a loaf. And for the Nature's Own, it's $3.12. What are you doing?
Chester.
Yes.
Chester!
Huh. How about that? I was going to turn the camera off, but I'm not, because that's Chester, one of our cats.
All right.
Yeah, we came back where we went to the mountains for a little while with Rob Lynn's family. Our brother-in-law I was telling y'all about that invited us to go up there. We got back on January the 8th, and Chester, our little cat's been gone since we got back, and I kept hearing him hollering back there, and now he's come home. How about that? I got him from a coworker too. Yep. I got him from Clint, a coworker of mine. And when he was a little kitten, watch out, knock your phone over. And y'all welcome Chester back. How about that? I ain't gonna say I give up on him, but let him scratch.
I'm scared of Sadie.
Yeah, get on Sadie.
Go on, Sadie.
She's taking him in the house to show him to Corey and Gavin. They'd about to give up on him. Didn't think we'd see him anymore, but he came back home. I don't know where he ran off to, but written him off. I'm glad he showed back up. He's a good little cat. Like I said, we were just wanting to share with y'all the different, just a few items that we've seen the price increase on here lately, from propane, like I said, the eggs, ground beef, light bread, and one other thing that I didn't mention is milk. A gallon of milk here at Walmart is $3.26 a gallon. So what I'd like for y'all to do is let us know what what y'all paying for some of these same things. If you got propane, what are you paying for propane? If you use propane, what are you paying for eggs in your area? And ground beef, light bread, and milk. Let us know some of the prices y'all paying for those. And I also wanted to get y'all to let me know what y'all paying for any of you that have to buy hay for your animals. What are y'all paying for like a round bale of hay? And what are y'all paying for like a square bale of hay? Let us know if you don't mind.
Sorry, y'all. I had to go feed my cat.
She's back. I done covered all the. I see Gavin took me around in there.
I can't believe he came back.
I know. I told him how long he'd been gone.
Everybody just knew he was.
Right here on. I was supposed to say national television. Right here on national YouTube, Chester came home. How about that? So that was him hollering at the whole time?
Yeah, and I thought it was Popsicle.
I thought it was Popsicle.
I did too, and I looked up and didn't see Popsicle.
He was just trying to let us know he's back home.
I fed him, he's hungry.
He looked pretty healthy though. He ain't been going without some groceries. He must have been finding something in the woods. Or been somebody's house and he's feeding.
And Lon just saw a fox today.
I did. Big old red fox out in front of the field. I'm gonna set my trap, see if I can catch him. Either the trap's gonna catch him or he'll get caught one way or the other. So I mentioned that milk to them, and as well as the hay, the round bale and the square bales of hay. I want them to let us know how much they're paying for that.
Told him what we were paying?
But I want
Too much to have 7 cows.
Yeah, which that's fixing to change here shortly with the cows.
I would be good with 1 cow because that's Bradley's cow, Annabelle.
We might see if we can get our friends to take some more cows for the sheep we're getting from them. We still haven't got our rotational grazing right yet. We really won't be able to pick that up like it's supposed to till the spring starts rolling around. Everything starts growing.
Our fields are not. They won't support that many cows in the wintertime right now.
No, they won't. But hopefully it'll get to the point where we can support more than we support.
Maybe we can get some offspring from them later on when our fields get right.
Yeah. Plus, we got to get this field fenced in front of the house that we're renting. We could really use that.
Well, we're gonna get some advice and ideas from our friends when they come.
That's right. So
help us out a lot.
But anyway, that's back to the inflation. Y'all let us know what y'all paying for the items we named, and leave it in the comments below if you don't mind. And we like to compare. And let us know what state you in if you don't mind, or if you're in another country. What are you paying for some of the things that I mentioned on here?
Did you tell them the other news?
No, that's why I was fixing to leave. I was going to leave the inflation. What?
What do you think I'm
You
talking
gonna tell them about the new kid?
Oh no, go ahead and tell them about the kid.
What are you talking about? You know something I don't know?
No.
Well, we got a new kid on the block. Last time we told you that Hershey had already had her 2 babies, and a little bit hadn't. Well, we got ready.
That was last Thursday. She had them Sunday.
Right, she had them Sunday morning. Get ready to go to church. We would have bet money. We'd have been betting people, but we're not. That she would have had 2 or 3.
At least 2.
Yeah, but she had 1 big, healthy.
Well, like I said before, she's always had healthy babies, and usually 2, sometimes no more than 2.
Yeah.
But I knew this time she would have. I would have thought more, but.
So what we decided to do, and it was raining, messy Sunday. Remember, it was nasty that day. So what we done was, myself and Corey and Bradley and Michaela, we went on to church Sunday morning, and Robbie Lynn and Gavin stayed back because she thought, and I did too, that a little bit was in trouble. We thought that she had more babies in there and she couldn't have them.
I would have sworn that she had more in there.
Because she was still so big. But anyway, she stayed back and watched over the whole time. And then I come on back at the church, but she never had another baby, and that's been since Sunday.
I even I gloved up and checked inside, and I didn't, because I thought maybe one was trying to come out and she couldn't push it out, but I didn't feel any baby parts trying to get out, and she wasn't pushing. She didn't look like she was in pain or not. She's act normal.
Because it was normal.
And then I'm reading. You never Google or read stuff like that online when something like that's going on, because I saw
you half to death, ain't you?
Yeah, where some goats had one left in them, and their body something about walled it off, and it stayed in there for years, and they never knew. I mean, it just had me thinking, my Lord, she's got a baby in there, and
it's got to be true. It's on the internet, right?
Anyway, right. I said, well, if she starts acting funny, don't eat, or is laying down, I would call the vet. But
she never stopped eating this.
She acts fine. She's still a little chunky, but I guess she's just gonna be chunky.
You got a picture of that baby?
I think I'm gonna keep her.
Yeah, but she is pretty and healthy. She's already jumping around and playing around with the other ones. This are 3 weeks old.
She was almost as big as them
when she was born. She was, yeah.
Which they were 4 when they were born. 2 of them passed. But
that's true.
That's why they were so small. And plus, Hershey was small. She was a small goat.
Yeah.
So, and she had 4, so that's why I was thinking a little bit had to have at least 2.
I know. You never made me believe she didn't have a 1 in there. So right now we got 3 babies, 2 from a little bit. 1 from a little bit and 2 from Hershey.
Those 2 are going away. Hershey's is.
Yeah. So
definitely.
I wanted to share that with y'all, that both of the ghosts that were pregnant had their babies, and all of them's doing well. And we're waiting on the sheep to arrive soon. We'll show you those when they get here.
We got 2 nice cards in the mail today.
We did.
From a subscriber.
Yeah.
Very sweet cards.
We appreciate the card and the gift that was in the card. One of them was a late birthday wish from me, and
one was an encouragement for me.
Encouragement for Robbie Lynn, and she appreciates that. I appreciate that because, you know, she has a lot going on. I've told y'all before, I go off from here and get away from a lot of stuff, going to work, but she's right here with it all day and taking care of Bradley and Michaela, especially Michaela. We've shared with y'all as a full-time job for three mamas. But
I wouldn't have any other.
I know you wouldn't, but she takes care of it. It's like
I'm blessed to be able to stay home with them.
Yeah, that was our dream for a long time, and I told her today when I got home. I was getting Bradley back to me for church, and I heard the door slam, and it was raining. And I got done with Bradley and went along. Robert was coming back in. She'd already been out there and fed up all the animals by herself in the rain. So
I had a rain jacket on.
yeah, but I hit the jackpot with this baby right here. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, you work all day, so.
Well, we what your uncle used to call Siamese twins. We a package deal. We couldn't do it one without the other.
But I was just thinking about that. You talking about me staying home. Yesterday or the day, and one day I was coming out and getting some fat lighter off the front porch. I was making a fire, and I was going back in and just looking around, and I said, I can't describe the contentment that I have by being able to, where we are, location and house, and just all because you made it possible.
No, he made it possible.
Well, I mean, he used
but
you.
I know what you're
you
saying.
Work hard to.
Well, I appreciate that, but all God gets the glory. But I felt like, you know, even from a biblical standpoint, it's my responsibility to do that.
And from a biblical standpoint, it's my job to stay home and tend to the children and the house.
Everybody may not see it that way, but that's the way we see it. And
I'm gonna do a video on that one day.
You need to.
One day.
You need to. So
we might get thrown off, then we might lose all our subscribers.
So what was your surprise?
Oh, I was gonna let everybody in the world know that Corey's off the market.
Oh, okay.
Our son Corey, he's got a steady girlfriend.
Yep.
Whom he met at our church, and she's a good Christian girl, and that's all we prayed for him, was that he'd find a good Christian girl that loved the Lord, because if she loves the Lord, she's going to treat him right.
And that's the same thing her parents prayed for.
Yeah. Real sweet girl, and she's pretty, so.
And her name is Madison.
Madison.
Yeah. Bradley calls her medicine. he get it right.
So, I mean, they have been dating since before, I know it's before Christmas, but Corey's the type that's going to take it slow and make sure,
Corey's a gentleman. He
don't rush
the right
anything.
Way.
And
yep.
So he asked her Monday night to go steady. So now they're officially off the market.
They're officially a couple and they're off the market. And I hope it works out well for them.
Yep. I hope she'll love him and
hope she loves the Lord
like I do his daddy. So.
And vice versa.
Vice versa.
Yeah.
But I think she's a real good girl.
I do too. Got great parents, I know that. But
everybody likes her so far.
Yep.
Even Gavin, that's saying something.
Yeah, it is. That's really saying a lot. Gavin, he's a lot like Robbie Lynn's mama's daddy.
He's particular.
He's not Gavin's really not
sociable person.
Not really. I mean, he's got his friends.
It's got to be a small group.
Yeah, he don't like big crowds. He don't like big groups, and he's more like his mama for being reserved. Corey's more like his daddy, not reserved when it comes to people.
Takes all types to make the world go
does.
round. I got roses today, and it wasn't even Valentine's.
I like to do that sometimes.
He does that often.
Well, not often enough.
Ain't you sweet?
I sure ain't. But yeah, I do. I failed at that a lot. I need to do better. I try to encourage the men around here, especially these young men that been long got married. Matter of fact, when I was checking out with those roses, the guy that checked me out, I paid for them. He said, "Oh, some ladies are gonna be treated special tonight." I said, "Yeah, this has been treated special for going on 36 years of marriage."
He probably thought, and you still giving her roses?
That's right. How about that?
She must be doing something right, huh?
Like I said, I've not always done it like I should, and I apologize for that.
And I don't expect it.
But I've often said from a pastor standpoint that we men, I don't care if you've been married 5 years, 10 years, 25, 50, we need to treat them like we did when we were
like you're trying to catch them.
when we were dating or courting them. Can I get a witness? Right?
That's right.
I do
I do.
semi-good. I could do much better, and I'm working on that. Because if you got a good woman, or if you women got a good man these days, you better hang on to it, because
I would hate to be in a dating
they
pool.
they don't make them like they used to, or they're not raised like they used to be raised. That's the problem. So I'm thankful for that.
Did you give them an update on Duchess?
I did not. I'll let you tell them that.
I don't know if did we tell them last week that she was going to get
I
spayed?
don't know, but I dropped her off yesterday.
Lon dropped her off yesterday and she got her spayed, and we thought she was going to spend the night, but they said that she'd be ready. She would be ready by 12, and we could pick her up by 3.
I dropped off at 8.
3:30.
I dropped off at 8. They called me a little bit after 12. They told me they would, said everything went good with her surgery, and she could be picked up anytime at 3. So
Guess who took off?
Robert, Lynn, and Michaela took off to
Me
get
and
her.
Michaela went and got
And
Dutch.
sent us a picture of her sitting up in the car.
And when I got her, I could tell she wasn't the same Duchess.
Tell them about the day.
She was real groggy, and brought her home. She didn't want to do nothing. She laid around.
Yesterday.
She got sick to her stomach, and from the anesthesia and the riding and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A couple, maybe two or three times, she wouldn't eat. She wouldn't drink. I tried to get her to drink. She wouldn't, and that's not Dutch to eat, not eat. But I did read up on it, and they said most of the time, 24 to 48 hours. Sometimes they don't want anything to eat or drink.
Yeah.
And because the bigger the dog, the fatter the dog is, the longer the anesthesia stays in them, and she's kind of chunky.
Yeah.
So, and I gave her they sent home some little pain pills, and I finally got her to chew get a piece of bread to get her medicine. She didn't want to eat it, but I kept saying, all right, Chester's gonna get you. I mean, Willow's gonna get your food now, and if you tell her that, she's gonna go for it. So she finally got her pill down. I got her pill down her, but she wouldn't drink. She laid she'd been beside my bed since last night, laid there all day long, and she wouldn't get up, she wouldn't go nowhere. And I was starting to get worried. I told Lon, I said, okay, if she's not better by in the morning, I'm calling the vet.
Yeah.
Lon gets home, and I opened the door to the bedroom, and she just pops right up and comes in the kitchen like she's been out and moving around all day, and started drinking
waiting to see her daddy.
Eating. I mean, she's been fine ever since.
Yeah.
So
now she's going back to being the vacuum cleaner that if you drop a crumb on the
she's
floor,
been watching everybody.
she's sucking it up like an anteater.
Now I'm having to, because they told me no, don't want her running, jumping, doing stuff like that, and
that wasn't a problem the first 24 hours or
now
so.
I'm having to say no because she's starting to want to jump up and run stuff. I'm trying to keep her down.
Yeah.
I was worried about her for a little while there, but she's back to normal.
Yeah.
I was beginning to regret doing it.
Yeah, but it's the best thing now. She's doing better, and we won't have to worry about her.
That's in the past.
Yeah, coming in, heating stuff, and aggravating, keeping her locked up and stuff like that. And so so Sadie's been done that way.
Yeah.
Dutch has now been done that way, and old Eli boy is gonna be next. He don't know it yet, but he's next on the chopping block.
Yeah. It won't be as bad on the boy though.
No. But anyway.
Oh, and Willow's going too.
Yep.
Beginning of next month.
The other cat we got. So we got 3 cats now. 4 cats now.
We got
Now that he came back.
3 outside and 1 in.
Yep.
I'm glad Chester came back.
I'm glad he came back too. That's a pretty cat. I got him from Clint, the guy I work with. And remember the first time we got that cat, and I brought him home the first Christmas. I had a picture. I don't think I still got that picture.
I do.
Do you? Okay, I may insert that one if I can get enough pictures here. But he was in the top of the Christmas tree. I was, just stuck his little head out. But as you see, we've had a lot going on around the homestead, and y'all let us know about the inflation in your area, what you're paying for the different items I mentioned, as I said, as I asked you. Let me know what state you're from when you give me the prices you pay, and let us know where you are if you don't mind. And we also like to appreciate the new subscribers we've been getting lately. Robert was looking at the analytics and everything on the computer, and went on and started. So I can't do the end screens on my cell phone with the videos and stuff, but she went on there yesterday and today and added them all on there. So hopefully y'all can watch video and the end screen will be on there, and you can go right on to another video. So we appreciate that. Try to put a few more shorts out there and more devotions. From what we hear and the more activity you have on your channel, the better it does. Plus, I'd like to encourage you. A lot of you haven't been watching the videos. You said you wasn't getting notifications, but I would encourage you, if you happen to watch this video, you need to go check whatever channel that you watch. If you don't get a notification, and you know they normally put out videos, you need to go check, because for whatever reason, everybody's not getting notifications like they should, or either they've been unsubscribed and not up there doing.
Yeah, you should see at least 1 video from us a week.
That's right, at least 1 a week, and we try to do more. Most of you know that. So if you don't see a video in a couple of days, go check out the channel and see if we posted one.
Was it? Somebody was saying that thumbs up really puts you out there.
Several people told us that thumbs up. I don't. Every YouTuber that I see on there, I don't care if you got 100 views, you ain't gonna have but 25 thumbs up. If you got 50,000 views, you ain't gonna have but what? 15 or 10 or 15,000 thumbs up. So any video I watch on YouTube, I automatically go and give a thumbs up. Yeah.
Even if I don't like it.
I'm not gonna give it a thumbs down.
No, I usually just, it ain't gonna hurt to give it a thumbs up.
But anyway, thank y'all for supporting our channel, and be praying for us. We'll be praying for y'all. When I say that, I mean that. We pray for y'all. I don't know all of you by name, but I pray for our YouTube family. And God knows the need of each and every one of you. So thank you for sitting a spell with us today, tonight. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. And leave some comments below. If you got some prayer requests, even on the Come Sit a Spell, if you got somebody you need prayer for, please leave them in the comment section below. But until next time, we're going to let y'all go. Until next time, remember, Jesus Christ loves you.
And Jesus Christ is the answer for anything and everything you're going through in life.
Amen. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the week and a great weekend. Bye-bye.